Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a tier list of the best attainable power forwards in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if you all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. So we're going to start off. We got about 40 cards in this list, so we're going to go through them pretty quickly here. And we're going to start off with Galaxy Opal Giannis, who similarly to the small forward position, the honest truth is at this point he's 6'11". He's still great defensively, he's still great as a slasher, but he's not great as a shooter. Doesn't have hot spots, doesn't have his release even on quick. It's not that great of a jumper. The 3-ball rating's pretty low. It's like a 74 or something. It's just not amazing at this point, his shooting ability. And I think on a list that is this loaded with this many good cards, I can't go higher than probably like low B tier realistically, and even then that feels a little generous. Hakeem's going A. Don't think he's S anymore, but he's definitely good. He's a 7-footer, shoots the ball well, versatile defender, still a high level super solid card, even if he's not best of the best at the power forward position at this point in the year. Drummond, I don't know. Drummond has a good base. I think he's a pretty good card. I'm gonna go low A. Well, I think I'm gonna go high B. I think I'd rather have Hakeem than Drummond. I do think Drummond's a good card. I think I'm gonna go high B for now. He's not bad at all, though. I think you could definitely make the argument for him in A tier if you wanted to. I think it's pretty debatable in all honesty. Dikembe, I mean, he has to be S tier, right? I would say he's the best dark matter power forward in the game. He might be the best power forward in this list. He's an incredible card. I love this card. Legitimately might be my favorite card in my team right now, bar none. He's that good. And so Dikembe in S tier feels like a fine spot for me. Really, really a big fan of that card. Next up is Bob McAdoo. Going B tier with him too. Better shooter than Giannis, but he's more undersized. He's super fast, super athletic, and he's got a nice jumper. He's just 6'9", and that holds him back. Embiid's gonna go A tier. A really good card still. He's very similar to Hakeem. I think Hakeem's slightly better, but they basically do the same thing on the court. Feel like both of them in A tier feels fair. Larry Sanders going towards the bottom of this list, gonna go C tier. He's still athletic. He still can shoot the ball a bit. He's still a great finisher and a good defender, but towards the end of the bottom of the list still at this point in the year. Chet Holmgren, I don't know if he quite cracks the S tier. Honestly, it depends how many cards we're gonna have in the S tier. I think he has to crack the S tier. And honestly, Hakeem and Embiid aren't far off of it either, but I think Chet, because of the player build, because of the defense animations, even though the SIGs aren't great and the jumper isn't like ridiculously god tier, he's still a really good card, and I think he has to be S tier for sure. Khalil Ware, B tier as well. I'm actually moving McAdoo and Giannis down. I'm gonna be honest. I just don't think Giannis is great enough as a shooter, and McAdoo's not big enough. I just think that's fair. Khalil Ware, I'd rather have than both those guys. He's a great defender, nice player build, super athletic. It's really good animations around the rim, and his jumper's nice too. He's a good card. D-Rob, going to S tier for him too. Realistically, the thing that makes D-Rob really valuable is he's 96 speed at 7'1", so really great speed size combination there. The jumper isn't special, but the defense is great, the size is great, the speed is great. He does a lot of things really, really well. Frank Kaminsky, this card's not honestly that bad. I know he's not a card anybody ever talks about. He's probably not a card you play against very much. So when you look at him on paper, he's actually not bad. His jumper's pretty good. He's a little bit on the slower end at 86 speed, but he's a good shooter. He's a solid finisher, and he's not bad defensively. He just doesn't have the hoffs at this point in the year. He is 7'1", but he's got a negative wingspan, 6'11" wingspan. I just don't think at this point he's got the defensive badges that he really needs to be elite. I don't know. This is tough. I think I'm gonna go C. He's not D tier. He's not bad though. Tim Duncan is going to probably be the lowest card in S tier here. It really depends how many S tier cards we have. I'd rather have him than D-Rob probably at power forward, actually, just slightly. Jumper's a little bit better. Doesn't have insane movement, but he's got the 100 overall stats and badges. He's not nearly as good as his Pro Pass version, but he's a very good card. Kevin Love's just 6'8". I mean, he's a great card, but he's 6'8". I'm not putting him lower than B tier, but I can't put him higher than that either. Dino Raja, amazing budget card, really good jump shot, very nice finisher. Defensively, he's super solid. He's got a nice player build. He is a really solid power forward option. Feels like a high B tier guy to me. Moses Malone, I'm not kidding. I'd rather have Dino than Moses. In fact, Dino might even go low A for right now. I think Moses is also B. Jumper's fine, but not special. Off the dribble stuff doesn't really do much for me, but he's fine. He's B tier. Bam Adebayo, I like a lot for a 6'9" power forward. Again, I think he's better than McAdoo, but again, still undersized at this point in the year. Will struggle with size and player builds compared to a lot of the top tier giant bigs. Pat Burke is just not quite complete enough. He's a good salary cap big, but I don't think he's good enough to really be used at a showdown caliber. Pau Gasol's jumper is terrible, as is Hassan Whiteside's. I don't like either of these cards. Stat and badge wise, Gasol is not a D tier card, but I cannot stand his animations, and Whiteside has the worst jumper of anybody on this list. I think they're both D tier guys. Wendell Carter Jr. is not as bad as any of the guys at D tier in my opinion. His jumper's nice. He's got okay-ish size, like 6'10". He's not a bad card. I think he's C tier. I don't mind that card. Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to go A tier, 6'10", but he's got a nice player build, makes him look taller than 6'10". His jumper's nice. Defensively, he's great. He's got good speed. He's a nice, well-rounded option for sure. Eddie Curry, same level as Kel'el Ware, low B tier, big, versatile power forward with athleticism and a fast jumper, but doesn't have unbelievably complete stats and badges. Not the highest 3-ball rating. Really solid card though. I think B tier is fair. Bismack Biyombo, I'm still gonna I'm gonna put Bismack. I'm putting him D. I'm sorry. I know he's not bad for an amethyst, but he's not big and he doesn't have insane stats and badges. I'm gonna go D tier for him, I think. Andrea Bargnani, high A tier, very arguably S tier for sure, but the speed at 87 just isn't quite there for me. We got a couple cards still on this list that I do think are a bit better than him, so we're gonna go Bargnani in the A tier. Karl-Anthony Towns, not a big fan of this card. In fact, I'm putting him D tier. I don't like his jumper very much. He's just a worse version of his dark matter. His dark matter also could have been included on this list. It's not, but you could have absolutely put him on this list. Realistically, I'd have the dark matter in D tier too, though. I'm not a fan of that card. Another card that I just realized I didn't include either is Nikola Jokic. Also would be D tier, by the way. Not a big fan of him either. Bol. He's 7'3". He's A tier. I don't think he's higher than A tier, but he's A tier. I wish he had a bigger player. I mean, I wish he was a little bit stronger. I wish he had a better jump shot. His animations are going to be good defensively just because of his size, but he is a little bit weak. He does feel a little soft when it comes to some of the rebounding stuff, and I don't love his jump shot. Not saying he's a terrible card, but he's also not my favorite at this point in the year. Christian Wood doesn't have that great of a jumper this year. He's a pink diamond. He's not super complete. I'm not a huge fan of him. JaVale McGee is a legitimately solid card with a mediocre jumper. Otherwise, he's actually very good. He's very athletic, great finisher, versatile card. Just jumper's not that good, but he is athletic. Is he really worse? I'm sorry. I think I gotta go Pau. Pau's got to be C tier as well. If I have JaVale C, so does Pau. I don't like Pau, but he's not as bad as the D tier guys. Alex Sarr, I'm going S tier for Sarr. He and Chet are basically the same card, just like Hakeem and Embiid are. I'd say Sarr and Chet also are. Similar speed jump shots. Neither of them do a ton off the dribble, but both of them are very solid defensive cards with great defense animations, big player builds, and very, very solid options. Bobby Portis, honestly not bad at all for a pink diamond big man. I think he's better than Wendell. In fact, I think Wendell's also gonna have to move down a tier, just to be honest. I just don't think he's quite there realistically. Portis is going C tier for me. He's not bad at all as a pink diamond big man, but he's also not ridiculously insane or anything. Miles Turner, B tier. He's a worse card than Dino Radja in my opinion, but he's certainly good enough to be somewhere in the middle of B tier. He's good, what, 6'10", 6'11", nice jump shot, good defender, good solid speed stats badges. Like, he's one of the better cards in B tier for sure. Definitely a very good card. Alperen Sengun, I'm a fan of. I think he deserves an A tier spot. Jumper's really nice defensively. He's actually super solid. He's a really good option. I think he's A tier. Walker Kessler, jumper's really nice, or really solid anyway. He's athletic, he's got good defense, he's versatile. I think he's absolutely got an argument for A tier. I'm gonna go B tier for right now. I think at center he might even be A tier out of the attainable cards. I don't know. I think B tier is fair. Pokashevsky's big, but he's a little soft. He doesn't have insane defensive badges. He's a diamond at the end of the day. He's another good salary cap card, but I think at this point he's D tier overall. Ben Wallace is gonna go S tier. I know he's only 6'9". He's got Patty Mills base. He's got legitimately solid SIGs. His animations are insane. He's got the stats and badges of 100 overall card. He is nasty. That's an S tier big. I don't care. I know he's small. I know that breaks my own general rules. I think he's S tier. Ivica Zubac, I had no idea how good this card was. His jumper is amazing. He is cold. He's better than Kessler. I think he's A tier. Legitimately a really, really good card. Ivica Zubac is an incredible budget big. Ryan Hollins, he's the only diamond that's going to be above D tier. He's 7 foot with a nice jumper, good defense, and great athleticism. He's a solid card for a diamond. I'm going to go C tier with him. Tim Duncan is right at the top of the S tier with his other, well, with Dikembe Mutombo. In my opinion, I think he and Dikembe are the two best cards in S tier. Depends on what you're looking for in terms of which card you prefer between the two, but it's a no doubt of it. 100 overall, Tim Duncan, especially the Pro Pass version, is a no-brainer S tier. Sagana Drop is going to go C tier despite being an amethyst. I don't care. He is actually very good defensively. He's a 7-footer. His jumper is pretty darn solid. solid. He is and he's fast. He's a really, really solid Amethyst card. One of the best Amethysts in the game. And then finally, we got Giannis, who's going to go A tier. I'm not going higher than A tier for Dark Matter Giannis at this point, though. At the power forward position, he just doesn't quite have the shot creation nor the shooting ability. And he's also, what, 6'11". That's not spectacular size at power forward. He's still a dominant slasher, dominant defender, better shooter than his Opal, but I don't think I can go higher than A tier for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And with that being said, that is the list. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.